whereby some people look very tattered. They leave the house, their hair is unkept, and you just walk up to them like, you look tattered. Are you okay? Is that body shaming too? Because actually, that's the truth about how the person looks. Some people see it as body shaming. Some people see it as you insulting them.
And then I would say they are not educated or literate.
Okay, the thing is, what we're trying to say is love yourself. That's the beauty of everything. Because if you're waiting for validation from people, or you're waiting for the word but the shaming to stop, it won't. People constantly talk about who you are.
You don't understand though, like loving yourself is not a concept that just comes up to you like that.
But loving yourself is something you should do.
I know, this is something we preach a lot. People preach this a lot in music, in books, in movies, self-love first before anything. But it's actually harder to practice than saying it.
There's this
Like
thing
you
of
said,
easier said than done. I know that, but I'm a kind of person that whatever you put your mind to, it's your mindset. Once you've told yourself, I will do this thing, you will definitely do it. I'm not being a motivational speaker, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that everything you're doing in life has to do with your mindset.
Word.
It's your mind that determines how you perceive things. Does that will tell you, oh Ella, why do I feel like you look some type of way? You'll be like, yeah, I look that type of way. I'm okay with it. Not that you're okay with it, but you've built this. I'm okay with the way I am. I know I'm slim. I know I'm short. I am this way. If it's something I can work towards, if I'm overly weight, I have to calibrate and calculate my food in a meal, then I do so.
It's a gradual process.
It's a gradual process. Not going back home to cry or saying the word, oh, I've been body shamed, so I should sleep in the
But
house.
not everyone thinks about it the way you do.
Not everyone thinks about something that way doesn't mean it's not the way it should be done.
Oh yeah, I'm not disputing that. Of
Yeah.
course, it's the way it should be. You should take it to heart. Cry, that's okay.
No, it's okay. It's okay to cry.
But then what do you do after
you cry? Yes.
That's important.
No, imagine me being overly weight, my viewers. And Ella is telling me, Bright, you're overly weight. And I know I am overly weight. I don't like it. Now, after crying about what Ella said, I am eating food with so much calories. That is me not helping myself.
I'm not helping yourself.
And this other thing that we do, this other thing that we do of when someone tells you this is a way you look and you feel you start being enemies with that person, I think it's very wrong.
You don't have
Whether
to
the
be
person
enemies
is
with
saying
that
it in a
person.
good way, and I know it can be embarrassing. I mean, when somebody walks up to you and tell you some type of way, sometimes it can be embarrassing. You feel some type of way, but still, look at yourself. Is there something you can do to change?
The human mind, though, you don't immediately think about what you can do to change. For the first part of it, you are offended, you're hurt. It takes time for you to process this before you get to the point where you say, oh, but think about it. I am overly weight. What do I do about this? How should I do what I should do about it?
I feel there's nothing to think about. Yeah.
There is.
There is a lot to
I
think
have to
about.
counter that. There is.
Didn't you know you were fat before?
No, we're not saying you don't know you're fat. You obviously know you're fat. But now somebody is bringing it to your notice that you're actually fat. What should you do about it?
Sometimes they don't even know they're unhealthy. They just want to eat,
and
keep
sleep,
eating and
You being unhealthy, that doesn't mean you are fat.
Oh, when you're obese,
You
you're
can be
unhealthy.
fat.
When you're overly weight.
Uh-huh.
Another thing that catches my attention, or another thing that pains me the most, is these people that probably you were overly weight, and now you found a way to like make yourself look the way you want to look, probably slimmer than you used to. Now you're not making people that are still obese or still fat feel terrible about themselves. What do you think about? Do you think it's fair? That person is being fair. I mean, you were also overly weight, or you were also very thin.
But then they did something about it, no?
Yeah, I know they did something about it, but you shouldn't make others, like you said about body shaming, you shouldn't make others feel terrible. Because you're out of it doesn't make you superior. You were there for a while.
Were they projecting superiority?
I think
Yes, some people project superiority.
How do you define that?
Okay, I guess the thing. Let me give you this instance. There was a time I was very slim.
Okay.
Slimmer than this actually. And then I had to like go to the gym, hit the gym, eat food, because when you go to the gym, you get subconsciously, I started making people that are slim feel that, Oh my God, if you're slim, then you're missing out on being healthy and fat.
Word, subconsciously. It wasn't intentional.
It wasn't intentional. That is why you should work on it.
Now, you remember where earlier I said something about motive, yeah?
Yeah, you said
now, if it's subconscious, then you're not intentionally making someone feel inferior.
Now, I know it's subconscious. You viewing don't know it's subconscious.
Exactly, threshold of my insecurity.
Now, what if your threshold was small?
Exactly, I will feel body shamed, even if that is not your motive.
So now
it doesn't invalidate my feelings,
though. So that's why I said at the end of the day, just love yourself.
Easier said than
because it's what we have to do.
That's right. I'm not disputing that. That's very true.
It's what we have to do, because if you keep waiting for validation from people, you won't get it. I know there was a time I was terribly body shamed. I was body shamed like to the extent that I didn't want to go out. But at the end of the day, after crying, it didn't increase my body size. I'm still very slim, my viewers.
I think that's the thing in this part of the world we find ourselves. So sometimes, people who were obese and then say 6 months later, they're able to cut down on the fat and they're slimmer than they were before. I don't think they're trying to show superiority exactly when they come out to say obesity is unhealthy, or if you know you're obese or overly weight, do something about it, fix it. I don't think so, because truth is, medically speaking even, obesity is unhealthy.
Thank you said that, because I was going to say, whether they are coming out to say it or not, you know that I know that we know that obesity, it's nothing good. Do you get? No, that's not my point. The point of them is coming to say, these are people shade things in front of people. To be like, that fat life, I'm never going there again. Those that are there, oh my God, I feel for you guys.
My goodness, you just supported what I said earlier. Motive, delivery.
No, we're going to another. No, we're saying from another perspective.
All right.
Now, I'm saying, don't project because you've left it. I'm not saying this person should feel bad or should feel terrible. If you are obese, work on yourself. Now, I'm saying you that you're out, don't come and flag us.
Okay, so for example, I was really heavyweight 6 months ago, and now I'm better. And then I go to my social media platforms and I say, I was super fat and I couldn't breathe. I had fat clogging my lungs and airways, and it was really bad, but I was able to take up action, proactive steps with this, and now I'm better. Obesity is really unhealthy, so I think people should do something about that. Not tagging anyone exactly, but then there are people who fall into this category. Would you say I'm body shaming?
I don't think they are being superior. They are saying it based on what they passed through, the process and everything.
I am not disputing. I'm not saying that. Like I said there is no difference between truth and body shaming, because they are the same thing. Now you have your own opinion about it. What I'm saying is, if you're out of it, like I said, when I was very thin, I'm still very thin, guys, but when I was terribly thin and I started hitting the gym, I got this body, I got this body that I really liked and I was proud of.
Okay.
Now, I was shading people that are slim, rather. I was saying things like, oh my God, I'm out of it, being thin. Like, I was painting the whole situation to look very terrible.
Okay.
Which is not good. I'm not saying doing it is being, I'm not even tagging body shaming. It's the truth, but I was making myself look superior, because there are ways you can say things to encourage people. Exactly. Oh guys, I went to the gym. You can try going to the gym. Not, if you're not going to the gym, you're missing out. You're still going to be thin. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So I'm not against it. That's why I always say, you're the one that is allowing people get to you. When they say, oh, this girl is thin, is this, that, someone that is maybe more healthier than you, saying you're thin, you're this, you're that, or telling you some certain things that you don't want to hear about yourself, which is the truth. If you don't like the way you are, work on yourself. If you like being thin, my dear, be thin. As far as you're healthy, nobody cares. Do you get? Nobody cares. Just do you, but the you you're doing, make sure you're medically sound.
Yes.
Do you get? If you're obese, please calculate and calibrate your food. Not going to cry and getting depressed. Do you know there's some depression that don't make you slim?
Oh yeah, you get eating disorders, and it works both ways. You either don't eat well or you eat too much of bad things.
Apart from that, this is how you eat well and don't eat well. And there's some people that naturally have the body. I've seen somebody that eats like a glutton, that boy is slimmer than myself. Okay, I didn't mention her name. I didn't mention. No offense.
No, talk to me
when
directly.
They are depressed
and sad.
There are some people when they are depressed or sad or stressed, that's when they are even healthier.
So guys, what we're saying is please stay healthy in whatever you do. Slim, fat, not obese, but be healthy.
Word.
So guys, we've said it all. Love yourself. Be confident in your body. If you feel your body is in some type of way that you don't like it, work on it. The world will not stop evolving because you are you, because you're insecure. So build your self-esteem. Learn to control your emotions. Don't be too emotional. If you're too fat, work on it. If you're too slim, I was too slim, very slim, trust me, I've added, forget about the clothes, I have actually added. Work on yourself. If you need to go to the gym, please hit the gym, get that beautiful summer body. If you want to get a liposuction and a BBL and you're comfortable with it, you're okay with the risk involved. As far as it makes you happy and sleep well at night, you're not doing it because someone is pressurizing you. Please do it. Thank you so much for coming.
It was a pleasure.
I really enjoyed this because I think I learned a whole lot.
Did you know?
I did. I learned a lot. So thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Treasure.
Thank you.
I think I want to do this some other time with you guys if you're not too busy. So I hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, I did. Super. It was interesting. I really liked my time here with you.
Thank you. How about you, Treasure?
Yeah, I enjoyed the show.
Guys, a moment will be is just a place you need to come and relax and be taken care of by your humble hosts with it most. Thank you, my viewers, for always tuning into the channel. Thank you for your love so far. Please do not forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, A Moment with B. Do not forget, please, guys. And also, drop your comments in our comment section. Let us know how you feel. And also on our YouTube, please, if you're a new subscriber, please do not forget to click on your notification button so you get notified. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the love so far. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.
Hi everybody, it's your anime fanatic Pamela.
And I'm Treasure.
And we just had a moment with B.